So hello everybody, my name is András Vizsi and I'm the CEO and the co-founder for Bookkeepie. And before we get into the presentation, I would just like to lay out three basic things that I guess we all know. One, like SMEs, are small and middle-sized enterprises, are basically creating 40 to 60% of every country's GDP in the European Union, so they're really significant players in the country's economy. Two, they have not really been served and supported by public administration or the banks with like extra services that would make their lives easier. And also, customer experience and accounting doesn't really come into one sentence usually. So there are not too many people running around and screaming like, hey, I just spoke to my accountant and it was amazing, right? It doesn't happen too often. There's like just two bones cracking into each other. And what we created with Bookkeepie is kind of a joint, or if you will, the jelly in between the two parties to make this cooperation a bit more convenient. So what is Bookkeepie? Bookkeepie is an online B2B platform providing business lunch and accounting services to solo and limited companies. We are not employing accountants, so we are not like an innovative accounting office. We are just taking on the work and subcontracting it to the necessary parties based on our matchmaking algorithm. We are not getting into how accountants are supposed to do their jobs. We're just providing them with non-core tools like for marketing, sales, pre-sales, calculating, proposals, contracting, billing, invoicing, soft collection, and stuff like that. And the accountants pay an annual fee to be on the platform, and also we have a 12 to 14 or 12 to 15% markup on the monthly accounting fee in order to cover our costs. So again, we are not a listing site, we are not an accounting software, we are not a digital accounting office, and we are not in headhunting business. What we do is providing non-core tools to accountants to help them work more efficiently. We're giving them tools that they in themselves are not able to develop from scratch, but they are providing them in an easy-to-use format. And we created a platform for SMEs to interact with their accountants in a more efficient and a more effective manner. And also we are bringing these business lunch capabilities to incumbent players like banks, invoicing software providers, or even professional organizations to help their members, their clients, get started with a business faster and easier. And we were here last year, and in the last 6 to I would say 8 months, what we have changed are the following 5 things. And I think these are all for our great benefit, and I really just wanted to share this with you guys all. So we have extended the coverage from searching for an accountant and matchmaking into also a day-to-day collaboration via our collaboration platform. We have opened that collaboration platform for any accountant, so they can bring their non-Bookkeepie clients to the platform, and they can interact with them easier. And we have created an AI-based chatbot that is specialized on SME accounting, and it's able to answer generic accounting-related questions with 91 to 94% accuracy. And with channeling all the customer communication to an online and digital channel, plus adding the AI, we are helping accountants not to have to write really lengthy written messages, because you cannot really act on an accountant's verbal advice. Obviously, you need proof. So we are channeling this all into one digital channel. Our chatbot pre-writes the answer for the accountant, so they just need to like verify it. And if it works well, they send it. If it doesn't work well, we compare the two answers, and we help our AI to learn from that. And also, and I think this in itself is, yeah, thank you so much. It's like a self-learning engine that enables us to have the best accounting-related database and knowledge base in each and every country without actually having to pay for content creation and teaching and verification. We're actually getting paid for that. And we also created some solutions for SMEs that can help them without actually addressing an accountant or appointing an accountant. And we also closed the funding round last year. And we believe all these changes were for the better. And right now what we're trying to do is recreate what we did in Hungary and expanding regionally. So we have operations in Romania that took like 3 times longer to set up than we initially planned it. So we restructured the go-to-market strategy, and we restructured the product to some extent, and we added some easy-to-implement methods, and also figured out what is a good blueprint for AI and for the collaboration platform to introduce to a new market. And also, we have added one person who can be seen over there. Alex, please wave. who is responsible for international business development in order to be present in the following 4 countries during the remainder of the year. So Czech Republic, Slovakia, Austria, and Croatia. So if you have presence or a strong network in accounting or in the SME space in the following countries, please reach out to me or to Alex. Thank you very much for your attention.
What's your go-to-market and your business model?
Our business model basically relies on like 3 sources of revenue. One is like accountants are paying an annual fee to be listed on the site, so to be eligible to be picked for the searching SMEs. The SMEs are paying the accounting fee to us, where we take a 12 to 15% cut from that, and we give the remainder to the accountants. Plus, we have a monthly fee for incumbent players. For example, like the second largest Hungarian bank is actually using our white label solution and our accounting network to expose business lunch capabilities to their clients. It's actually them, yeah. And they're also paying us monthly fees.
And the go-to-market, how are you getting clients, how many clients you have, how much you're making a month?
Oh, okay, so many questions. So how are we getting clients? I would say we have 3 or 4 really strong channels. One is very good SEO, and some of the content that we actually create is coming from that Pocket Accountant. This is the name of the AI that we're using. We're also doing like regular Google ads. We are also acquiring clients via the partners who are actually exposing the service because they're offering business lunch, and we are cross-selling them accounting and all the other things that I was talking to you about. And also we are building up like partner networks, for example, with like education institutions who are teaching people to be carpenters, personal trainers. They at one point need to become entrepreneurs, and when they are there, we are actually providing them the service end-to-end online, blah, 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 blah. Okay, when it comes to accountants, we have around 300 accountants listed, of which a bit more than 100 are actually paying accountants. And we are right now slightly above 400 SMEs who are actually paying their accounting fees to us. And we are contracted with them as like one bank, and we are talking to the number 1, 2, 3, 4 players right now. Plus, we got a verbal okay from the National Association of Hungarian Accountants to provide the AI tool to 2,000 accountants and their respective clients.
MRR right now?
MRR, it's around 60K.
60K.
Like we're doing 500 a year, yeah. Like it was last year, yeah.
When did you launch the platform? For how long are you on the market, on one hand? And on the second, what's the revenue split between selling non-core tools to accountant and getting fees from SMEs that are looking for?
Okay, so we launched with the entire idea in 2020, and then we gradually and organically extended the range of services. We started off actually as a listing site, and then we added company registration services, and then we added consultancy and providing calculators on what kind of business and taxation form a given company is supposed to get. And only in 2023 we pivoted into actually contracting for the accounting work, so that we added later on, and we came to that service and solution portfolio over time. So that's one thing. And at the very moment, the revenue split is like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 in between the 3 revenue streams that I was explaining. Yeah. So it's 15 people in Hungary, and 3 internationally, 1 in Ireland, 2 in Romania. And if this was an answer, we have like 2 co-founders that's about to become 3. And that's basically the setup that we're working with. 4 people in product development and design, 4 people in sales and in customer care, 2 people that we recently hired in business development. So actually they're working on the partnerships in Hungary. So that's basically the setup that we're going with.
I wasn't alone. Come on. No, you are, just not to give it to the crowd. Oh, I didn't want to give it to the crowd. Okay, then go. I already forgot what I wanted to ask. As your ex-investor, that presentation is not giving you justice. Because you're way more than a platform. You did touch it. You're a data company, and the added value is actually insane in comparison what you see. And you also forgot to say who is your new investor, and that's one of the biggest accounting companies in the country, which belongs to the local, so which is not an international from the Big Four. So you're very well set, I would say, at least for the local market.
Thank you so much.
So maybe I missed that. What geographies are you right now working?
Hungary, Romania, and Ireland.
Okay. And what are the plans for expansion? What other geographies? Okay, sorry.
Yes, we will want to do by the end of this year, or if I don't want to kill Alex, probably till the middle of next year.
Can you tell me about what it means that she told us that you're a data firm? Because I hadn't heard about that.
That's my whole point.
I guess I have to take away that, yeah, I just suck at pitching.
No worries, that's not what business is about. Please, data firm.
So basically what we do have right now is like a whole bunch, I mean like thousands of data points on like what accounting prices.
What are you going to do with them and how are you going to make money on the data?
Okay, cool, okay.
You got a lot of data.
Okay, so
Point to institutions like us. It's not the accounting. The data they have is the selling point to institutions.
So basically, if we do what we do well, and I think this is what we're about to do, we can basically be like one touch point for all the SMEs towards their companies, and we can channel in any type of service, let's say accounting, legal, banking, invoicing, anything like that, because it's kind of like just there for integration. And based on all these information pieces, plus what we have from the accountants, we can gradually and step by step in a very timed manner recommend what is your next step with your company, which many companies are trying to do, and like trying to sell you stuff from like the very first moment, like bank account, yeah, just go for it, take it. But we actually have a sense of the heartbeat of the company, and we can, instead of like just spamming them, we can time those messages based on all the different data points that we are gathering together in the platform. If this was not too big.
Check with the other guys, they're much smarter than I am.
All right. I think we need to cut it off.
Thank you so much.